This chapter describes my reluctant visit to Poirot, armed with medlar jelly, and a strange message from my sister. The visit is interrupted by a confession from Geoffrey Raymond, and culminates in a theatrical experiment at Fernley that leaves me more puzzled than ever. That afternoon, when I returned from seeing my patients, Caroline told me that Geoffrey Raymond had just left.
It was M. Poirot he wanted to see. He'd just come from the Larches. M. Poirot was out. Mr. Raymond thought he might be here. A great pity, because M. Poirot came in practically the minute after he left.
Came in here?
No, to his own house. The side window? Aren't you going across?
My dear Caroline, what for?
Mr. Raymond wanted to see him very particularly. You might hear what it's all about.
Curiosity is not my besetting sin. I can exist comfortably without knowing exactly what my neighbors are doing.
Stuff and nonsense, James. You want to know just as much as I do. You're not so honest, that's all.
10 minutes later, Caroline tapped at the surgery door.
I wonder, James, if you would mind taking this pot of medlar jelly across to M. Poirot.
Why can't Annie go?
She's doing some mending. I can't spare her.
We looked at each other. A silent battle of wills. Very well, but I shall just leave it at the door. You understand?
Naturally, if you do happen to see M. Poirot, you might tell him about the boots.
It was a most subtle parting shot. I wanted dreadfully to understand the enigma of the boots. So when the old lady with the Breton cap opened the door, I found myself asking if M. Poirot was in, quite automatically.
Sit down, my good friend. The big chair? The room is not too hot, no?
I thought it was stifling, but refrained from saying so. You have something for me, yes? 2 things. First, this from my sister.
How kind of Mademoiselle Caroline. And the second thing?
Information of a kind. I told him of my interview with Mrs. Ackroyd.
It clears the ground, and it has a certain value as confirming the evidence of the housekeeper. We never took her story about the flowers very seriously, did we? It was patently an excuse.
Whom did she go out to meet, and why?
You think she went to meet someone? So do I.
By the way, I've got a message for you from my sister. Ralph Peyton's boots were black, not brown.
She is absolutely positive they are not brown?
Absolutely.
Ah, that is a pity.
He seemed quite crestfallen, but at once started a new subject. He asked about my interview with Miss Russell. We talked for a few minutes about poisons and drug taking.
With special reference to cocaine?
How did you know? For answer, he showed me a copy of the Daily Budget from that Friday, with a lurid article about smuggling cocaine. Before I could question him further, Geoffrey Raymond was announced.
M. Poirot, I was anxious to catch you. I've got a confession to make. It's nothing of consequence, really, but my conscience has been pricking me. You accused us all of keeping back something. I plead guilty. I was in debt, badly, and that legacy came in the nick of time. £500 puts me on my feet again. I was a fool not to mention it, because Blunt and I were in the billiard room from 9:45 onwards, so I've got a watertight alibi. Still, I thought I'd like to get it off my mind.
You are a very wise young man. When I know that anyone is hiding things from me, I suspect the thing hidden may be something very bad indeed. You have done well.
After Raymond left, Poirot pointed out how many people in the house stood to benefit by Ackroyd's death. Mrs. Ackroyd, Flora, Raymond, Miss Russell. Only one, in fact, does not, Major Blunt. We've assumed the blackmailer is the murderer. Mightn't we be mistaken?
Very good indeed. I wondered if that idea would come to you. Of course it is possible, but we must remember one point. The letter disappeared. Still, Parker may have abstracted it unnoticed by you.
It's in my mind to try a little experiment with Parker. How say you, my friend? Will you accompany me to Fernley? At Fernley, Poirot asked to see Flora.
Mademoiselle Flora, I am not yet satisfied of the innocence of Parker. I propose to make a little experiment. I wish to satisfy myself as to whether voices in the little lobby could have been heard on the terrace. Ring for Barker, if you will be so good.
Presently, the butler appeared, suave as ever.
One moment. We must have everything in order, just as it occurred. It is a little method of mine. Now, I beg you, let us have everything of the most exact. You came from the outer hall, so Mademoiselle was where?
Here. I had just closed the door.
Yes, miss. Your hand was still on the handle as it is now.
Then, Alice, play me the little comedy.
Parker came stepping through the door, bearing the tray. He stopped. Flora spoke.
Oh, Parker, Mr. Ackroyd doesn't want to be disturbed again tonight.
Very good, miss. Shall I lock up as usual?
Admirable. By the way, Parker, are you sure there were 2 glasses on the tray that evening? Who was the second one for?
I always bring 2 glasses, sir. Is there anything further?
Parker withdrew, dignified to the last. A few minutes later, we were retracing our steps to the village. What was the point of that question about the glasses?
One must say something. That particular question did as well as any other. At any rate, my friend, I know now something I wanted to know. Let us leave it at that.